Hey everyone, just want to give a quick review of week 8 from cycle 1. So, yesterday we started off with math. We are on the 14s, getting near the ends of the multiplication tables. Um, I did try to shake it up a little bit by playing a kind of a hot potato game as I turn around and they're giving the statements for the 14s tables, and if I turn around while someone has it, I call upon them specifically to give the answer. Could have went a little better, but also to try to get them to focus on giving the correct answer from reading off the whiteboard. Um, I did kind of challenge them if they said the answer incorrectly, just trying to be kind of silly, that I would have them run around the room while we finished the rest. Um, it backfired a little bit maybe because some of them enjoyed running around the room. So, oh well, I guess it was kind of funny, but my my main goal has just been trying to to drill more with the tables. So as part of grammar review yesterday, we actually did the multiplication tables. I brought flashcards in, and we just played an around the world type game where you know, two kids stand up, flash a card. Whoever gives the answer first, they move on to the next person. And if they can get around to everyone, they retire. So that way, we kind of give everyone a chance. I'm not trying to, you know, point out that or try to make it as much a competition as just trying to increase the speed with which they can recall the answer for the tables. So that was our review yesterday, and they actually seemed to enjoy that for the most part. And math for me, sometimes I don't really get to spend as much time in grammar review for math, so I just kind of focused on that. Everything else for new grammar was you know, pretty much the norm. We moved into the Middle Ages for timeline, and I do have the timeline hand motions and English preposition hand motions. They're both available on the playlist that I started earlier this year. Uh, and science, there was a good connection with the new grammar for week 8. The types of seed bearing plants we were able to identify in our actual science experiment, dissecting the flower. We had lilies and mums. Lilies are monocots, and dicots are the lilies. Lilies were monocots, I believe. Mums were dicots. I think I have that correct, but it just really depends on basically how many, I guess, type veins they have in them. That really determines what they end up looking like, or how they form into a flower. So I explained that briefly during our experiment, but we focused on the parts, passed them out. Alicia helped pass them out, and then we dissected them and looked at the various parts of the flower. And came back to the room, and we went to the nature journal, and we had them color the picture of the flower here. And if they had time, we had them draw. Some of them focused more on drawing down here at the bottom. Um, some did the coloring first. But that'll be something they can go back and finish at some point, just to kind of recall the parts of the flower. But overall, I think it went well. I think they learned some things from that experiment. Tin whistle, lots of excitement with playing. I can definitely tell that they are practicing. It seems like during the week, which is pleasing. Still working on just trying to get them to you know, keep the whistle contained when we're going through the grammar part of it, learning things. You guys should be focused on dynamics, and I think they have a good grasp of the various levels of dynamics from soft, very soft to loudest. So we went through that, and then we practiced Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. We did I think the first and second line we've been able to definitely the first line we've been able to do together. I think we got that. I think we'll now move on to the second line together, and then some of them wanted to give their solo performances showing how they can do it themselves, which I'm fine with them doing. So the last 4 minutes, I think we allowed people to do their solos. In the last 10 seconds, they wanted to do a cacophony, so I gave them 10 seconds to get that out. So that was week 8, and look forward to what week 9 will bring. Thanks.